Today I'm going to show you some really simple exercises that you can do to stop yourself from developing horrible posture while working at a computer. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Blake Bowman here with Gorilla Zen Fitness, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you some exercises that are going to help you prevent kind of that hunchback posture that you're kind of predisposed to forming if you're somebody that works at a computer a lot. So technically that hunchback kind of rounded, posture like this, that's called thoracic kyphosis, okay? And other than doing the obvious things like trying to sit less at your computer, maybe getting a standing desk setup that's ergonomically designed properly so that you can kind of position yourself in a way so that you're not falling forward. Other than taking those steps, which are critical and those are going to give you the most impact, there are some exercises that you can do that will help the process as well, and that's what I'm going to show you here today. So I'm just going to get right into it here. These are 3 exercises. One of them requires a resistance band, the other 2 do not, okay? The resistance band is super helpful, and there's no substitute for the exercise with the resistance band. I designed this little 3 exercise routine because the resistance band is small. You can take it with you to work, right? You can put it in a bag, take this thing with you. You could do it at your desk, or you can go in the bathroom or something. Some people are concerned with the way they look. I don't really think it's that big of a deal, but I encourage you to take a resistance band to work with you if you're somebody that's trapped at a desk all the time, and try these exercises out. So I don't know the technical name for this. I just call this elbows together external rotation, okay? And basically the way that you do this is you're gonna get both of your hands like this, your knuckles, okay? You're gonna put them just above your ears, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna touch your elbows together like this, okay? You're gonna open up really wide, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then you're gonna close as much as you can, okay? A lot of things are happening when you do this. When you bring your elbows together like this, what you're actually doing to your arm bone is you're turning it out, okay? You're externally rotating the arm bone, the humerus, as your elbow comes in, okay? So when the elbow comes in, the arm bone, like I said, the humerus, is turning out. This is stretching those internal rotators, which are gonna be tight if you're working at a desk, right? If you're working at a desk on a computer, your arms are gonna be flipped like this, right? You're typing, you're internally rotated, okay? And being like that all day is going to kind of contribute to you walking around like this with that, gorilla arm posture. So this exercise right here, just touching the elbows, okay, is a very, very powerful exercise. It externally rotates the arms, stretches those internal rotators, and when you're coming back like this, really give that upper back a good squeeze as well, because with that, you're training those scapular retractors, the muscles that retract the scapula, basically pull the shoulder blades together, okay? So this exercise is super effective. It's super easy to do. You don't have to stand up. You could do it right there while you're sitting at your desk. I'd recommend doing about like 20 reps of this, or maybe even more. It's a light exercise. You might find it very hard to touch your elbows together, but with this, you'll feel almost immediate benefit from doing it. This is called a standing back bend or a bow. You can call it whatever you want. Basically, when you're sitting at a computer all day, chances are you're going to be in this kind of kyphotic position where you're kind of rounded forward and you're stuck like this. One of the muscle groups that becomes tight when you're doing that is the rectus abdominis, okay? Your abs. They will kind of shorten like this when you're in this position all the time, and they'll keep you, pulled down like that. So how do you stretch a muscle that's flexing the spine like this? This is called spinal flexion. Is you extend the spine. You do the exact opposite, okay? So you can actually do this on a stability ball, where you just put a stability ball on the ground and you lay back over it with your arms overhead. Or you could do something even more simple, kind of put your hands on your lower back like this and kind of like lift your chest like this and bend back like this, just to get that deep stretch in your abdomen, okay? Right down the rectus abdominis, okay? Now, this might be contraindicated, meaning you shouldn't do it if you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt. So if you have a big arch in your low back already and your butt sticks out, you probably shouldn't do this, because this is extending the lumbar spine more and making it worse. If you're somebody that has more of a sway back kind of posture, meaning that your butt is kind of like tucked underneath you like this and your low back's really flat, then this will be very beneficial to you. I'm not going to go into the differences between those 2 types of different postures, because I have like 1,000 videos on both of those on my YouTube channel here, so make sure you check those out. So again, that's contraindicated, that stretch, meaning you shouldn't do it if you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt. If otherwise you have normal posture and your upper back's kind of rounded, then give that one a try. Like I said, for this last one, you need a resistance band, and these are just called band pull-aparts, okay? I like to use these flat resistance bands like this, but any resistance band that's elastic, you know, latex like this is gonna work, okay? It doesn't matter what kind it is, it can have handles, whatever. Basically, I've showed this before. Grab it about shoulder width apart. I like to orient your arms so that your thumbs are pointed up. This way, your arm bone, again, is in a neutral position in the joint socket. You're not internally rotated here. Some people like to do this in an internally rotated position. Turn it so that your thumbs are up. Keep the thumbs up and pull this band apart like that, okay? While you're pushing your fingertips out, away, okay? Don't be so concerned with coming back super far, okay? Be more concerned with pushing your hands away from each other while you do this. Okay, keeping constant tension in the upper back, just like this. This will really retension your upper back, right? So when you're sitting down all the time, like this, you're developing a lot of tension in the front of your chest, and you're losing a lot of tension back here. This area is becoming lax and long, which allows you to kind of default to this position more, right? So by doing this exercise, you're retensioning the upper back. You're kind of promoting some tightness in the upper back, which is good because it's going to keep your shoulders pulled back into a more neutral position, and you're going to find that you fall forward less. There you have it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel over here. And if you want to learn more about posture and how to fix it, then make sure you download my free ebook, Posture, the Ultimate Life Hack. You can pick yourself up a copy of that over on this side right here. And that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you next time.